back to the channel. Welcome back to the Real Madrid Career Mode here on FC24. It's the start of Season 2, where last episode we wrapped up the first season by winning the league and winning the Champions League. Obviously, Champions League is our priority for this save, trying to win 3 in a row. We've got 1 down. We got 2 more in a row to go, and it's going to have to come now, and we need some changes for maybe not this first 11, for at least our bench and our backup team as well. Kylian Mbappe is now at the club, back from loan technically, but really the free signing that he was supposed to come in now, not come in January when he first did. So he is here now. We have lost a couple of players. We lost Modric. We lost Cruz. We did let them go. Arda Güler should be back somewhere, but he might still be on loan. He's going to come back. We're going to look to sell Brahim. Obviously, we have Alvarez, who's now taking a back burner, and he's going to sit on the bench for Mbappe. Diamande, Garcia, they're all bench players. Militao is a bench player, but there's a chance Militao and Rudiger, at least one of them go, and somebody else comes in for him. For today, we are in the transfer window. We are looking for at least a couple of midfield options, maybe 1, maybe 2 midfield options that is good enough to compete with the first squad here with like Valverde, Bellingham, but necessarily might not start every single game. Possibly looking for a new #1 left back as well, if we can find one on the market. And then maybe finding a right winger to replace Rodrigo. But I did like Rodrigo towards the end of the season, so I'm not quite sure about that. And then we also need wingers for the bench. This is your backup team at the moment. It is not really that much of a backup. We have Alvarez, who's the backup striker. We have Kamavinga, who's a backup midfielder. He's the only backup midfielder there. So we definitely need 2 more midfielders. Garcia, Diamande, Militao, and Fresnada as a whole backup back line with Lunin in net. I might go bring Kepa back into the squad and have him as a backup goalkeeper. We have 276 million to spend this summer window, and we are going to have to spend lots of it. I do have some options on the transfer hub already. Someone like Jeremy Frimpong, we could bring him in. Obviously, Arsenal is highly interested in him real life. There's a lot of clubs actually interested in him in real life. We could bring him over to Real Madrid. He would probably have to be a starting right back over Arnu, so I'm not quite sure about that. William Saliba, he is a center back that I do want to bring in, maybe because I'm Arsenal biased. This definitely is Arsenal biased, but it's somebody I want to bring in that I can do better job than Rudiger and Militao. But we have to sell one of those 2 to bring him in. So he's only going to come in if we sell one of the other 2 center backs there. Alphonso Davies, he is a left back that I really want to bring here to the Bernabeu here at Real Madrid. So he might be coming in over Mendy and Garcia, and one of those 2 might have to be either sold or loan listed. We'll find out there. Bernardo Silva is a midfield option that we are looking at, as well as Marino. Marino's currently at Chelsea on a save. I don't think he's there in real life. I could be wrong. Xavi Simons, if I decide not to bring back Arda Güler, which I think I will, Xavi Simons we could come in, because he could also be a right wing replacement as well as a cam replacement / CM replacement. Obviously, Jude Bellingham is playing in that cam role at the moment. And then also some winger options I have. These would be reserves is Kubo from Real Sociedad. He's obviously had a failed stint at Real Madrid. We could bring him back here now, in which he's looking really good in real life. He's looking good on career mode. Rooney Bargi, one of the top prospects in world football at the moment as well. He did make his move to Arsenal on the save. I would love to see him make his move to Arsenal in real life as well. We could bring him in as a backup right back. And then somebody like Bukayo Saka, Mohamed Salah is somebody I'm interested in if I were to replace Rodrigo. Now, Salah might not be the smartest option because he's 32. He's going to start declining. Bukayo Saka, young, one of the best prospects in world football, having a little bit of a stinker at the moment in real life. At the moment, he hasn't been great really since November, October, to be honest. And then also, these are some left-wing options for a backup, Zachariah and Lee King in. So those are just some of the options that we have on the thing. We're also going to look to try and sell some of the deadwood that we have in our team. There's a couple of players here that are just not going to play at all, like these guys. Anyone under 70, pretty much from here to like up here, these are hopefully all going to be sold. The first signing that we are going after is going to have to be Bernardo Silva. I want to try and lock down a midfielder pretty early inside this transfer window. We are going to have to offer some big time money though. His market value is 75. I believe the little computer said they want me to get 80 to 100 to get a reasonable offer for him. I'm going to go straight to his value though. They go a little bit higher than that, which honestly isn't bad. We're going to go straight down to 80, see if we can drag them down any lower. That's reasonable. Honestly, that's reasonable for me as well. He is 29 years old, so 80 million for a 29-year-old probably might not be the best money spent, but as long as he accepts important, he's gonna have to accept important. If he doesn't accept important, then this might not work. He's really gonna want crucial. Oh, do I do crucial? Because he's not better than Valverde for sure. He's technically better than Tuishimeni, but that's not the role he's going to play. He's not better than Jude. I mean, I could give him crucial and just not play him crucial, and by the time he gets angry, the series might be over anyway, so we'll just let it happen. We do have to give him a release clause though, and we bought him for 80. We're going to try and give him a 230 million release clause. They won 194. That's honestly fine. I doubt anybody even comes in for that anyway. And then we are going to offer him just 30K less than what he's earning at Manchester City. He is getting up there on the old side. He does accept that. We probably could have got lower. And Bernardo Silva, signing number 1. I wish they did the freaking player right there. They used to do the player right there. But Bernardo Silva is signing number 1 for this summer, and he is crucial / backup for that midfield. Watch them give me a. They're gonna give me like a D for this. What are they gonna give me? Oh, they gave me a B. That's not bad. Let me guess. I could have got him. Could have saved you 7.7 mil. And we sell David Alaba to Juventus for 45.3 million. I didn't think that would actually go through. The board thought I could only get 30, but they think now they think I could have got 12.1 million more. But their thing was the value. No, it was 30 to like 35, I believe. So I put up 50. They came back with 45.3. They stayed with 45.3. I just accepted it. David Alaba is gone. Second signing of the summer is that right winger backup option for Rodrigo. Rooney Bargi comes into the team for 8.8 million. I believe it actually ended up being. He will be our backup option. We decided to pass up on Kubo, at least for now. We could bring Kubo on and use him on as a left wing option. Vice versa, we could also use Rooney as a right wing option as well. But Rooney Bargi joins the squad here at Real Madrid. Third signing of the summer, and it's now to replace David Alaba, not Rudiger or Militao. William Saliba has walked through the front doors here at Real Madrid. He will join from Arsenal for 66.5 million, and he will be our new number 1 center back alongside Rudiger, alongside Militao. And our midfield is sorted. Mikel Merino, he will join from Chelsea here at Real Madrid now. He did accept rotation, which was perfect. I didn't have to offer it. He offered it himself. He will be a backup to Valverde. He will be a backup to Tuishimeni. He'll be a backup to Jude Bellingham. And honestly, he'll be a backup to Bernardo Silva as well. He's really like the 4th last choice center mid in here. We also have Kamavinga, who's in the midfield. So we have 2 sets of midfielders here at the club now. Our midfield is sorted. We need another left winger, and we need possibly a left back or maybe another center back. I don't think we need another center back. I'm gonna try something. They're allowing me to let this happen, which is crazy because usually it doesn't. But Mohamed Salah is loan listed apparently, or at least just let me try and offer a loan out to Mohamed Salah. So we are going to see if we can loan him in for the season, and if we do, Rooney Bargi will be the backup for Vinny Jr., and Mr. Rodrigo will be the backup for this man right here. We are just going to do basic terms. I'm not really interested in him long term. He is 32. If we did like him over Rodrigo, we'll go out for Saka next season, in all honesty. We're going to offer a 1-year link, so he has less than 2 years on his contract. We can't do a 2-year. They want 60-40. I'm going to try and do a 30-70. They want 50-50. I'll just accept 50-50. That is perfectly fine. And as long as he accepts it himself, Mohamed Salah will be coming to Real Madrid for the season. And he has accepted it like he should. Mohamed Salah joins Real Madrid for a season-long loan, which is kind of insane. He has less than 2 years on his contract. Usually that would definitely mean they won't really let you go if they have less than 2. Then you need at least 3 minimum. So maybe he does have 3 and we just can't do 2 because they don't want him back for 1 year. Something like that, I don't know. But Mohamed Salah is here at Real Madrid nonetheless. Rodrigo, he's going to have to take a step back on the bench. We will be switching him out a lot with Mohamed Salah. But Rooney Bargi now will switch over to the left-hand side instead of the right-hand side. And possibly the last signing of the summer window is going to bring back that lonely keeper Kepa back here at Real Madrid on a permanent basis. Now he will be a backup option for Courtois, but he is now here back at Real Madrid, back to being our second choice goalkeeper, and he was relatively cheap, only around 23 million. And so this is your starting 11 for the foreseeable future. This will be our starting 11 for this season. We have Courtois, Arnaud Martinez as our right back, Saliba and Rudiger as our center back pairings. Mendy will stay as left back. Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Bellingham remain in our midfield 3. We have Mohamed Salah as our right winger. Did he already go down a rating? Mohamed Salah as our right winger, Vinny Jr. as our left winger, and then Mbappe down the middle with his 99 pace. On the bench, we have Alvarez, Bargi, Rodrigo, Bernardo Silva, Moreno, Camavinga, and Militao. We also have Arda Güler, who's back from loan, Fresneda as our right back, Diamande and Garcia, and then obviously Kepa. All these other players are still yet to leave the club. We haven't been able to find a transfer for them, and we're going to go ahead and get to the first game of the season. Not really the first game of the league season, but it's against Manchester United in the UEFA Super Cup. They won the Carabao Cup. They won the Europa League. We won the Champions League. It's our first look at Mbappe. It's our first look at Mohamed Salah as well as Saliba. Let's get to it. Our first look at Mbappe. We are going to have to change his number back to number 7 here. We will do that after this game. Who is number 7 currently? Saliba is number 4. We might give him... He was number 4 when he first got here. He for sure... Yeah, he was number 4 when he first got here. He switched to 12 at Arsenal. I'm trying to think who's number 7 right now at the club. It might be one of the young boys that just don't matter at all. So we'll have to go ahead and switch them out. But here's Van de Beek now into Luke Shaw. I'm surprised Manchester United won any type of trophy. Mohamed Salah is going to win the ball back first, and he's going to look to send Mbappe up the field here. It's Mohamed Salah. He'll find Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, fake shot to get past Lissandro. Can't get past Onana, though. It's out for the first corner of the season. Mbappe! He scores the first goal of the season for Real Madrid on a bicycle kick off of a corner. Onana, maybe he is just as bad as he is in real life on the game here. He absolutely spills it, and Vinny Jr. is number 7. That is right. I totally forgot about that. My brain fart. So Mbappe won't get number 7. He will stay as number 9. I think that's more fitting for him for a striker anyway. But look at this. Mbappe. Onana should be saving that 100 times out of 10. He should be saving that every single time. But no. And it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. Now, obviously, we don't really care about this. But it would be nice just to, this is just to get first team football, get the chemistry up. Even though it's not football manager. Dude, if they had football manager in this game. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund. It's still with Højlund, and he's going to go ahead and get past Courtois because goalkeeper movement is still broken on career mode. It's insane how bad it is. Vinny Jr. up for Kylian. Kylian now against Lissandro. He'll get past him. No, he won't. Jude Bellingham will pick it back up, though. And Jude Bellingham, he can't get past Lindelof. And they did well to clear that one. but Saliba will win it back. Now out wide to Mohamed Salah. Quickly into Mbappe. He'll lay it off for Valverde. Valverde will have a crack, and that's out for a corner. Can we score off another corner? Kylian, where's your foot, buddy? Oh, it might be Kylian again. It is Kylian again! A bicycle kick as well. It's 2-1. And Kylian Mbappe has a brace in his first game for the club. You cannot write a script better than this. Wow. Kylian Mbappe. I mean, that's a better bicycle kick than the first one. You definitely can't say that one, Onana. Kylian Mbappe, 2 goals in only 1 game. This doesn't count as an official game for the Squad Hub statistics, right? Though I don't think it does. Are they going to allow him to run up? They were going to, but Tchouaméni put his foot in, and that is halftime. 2-1 up here, thanks to Kylian Mbappe bicycle kick brace in the first half. Can we get a Mbappe hat-trick off of a corner? That would be insane. Rodrigo. It might be an Mbappe hat-trick. No. Vinny Jr. will head it down to Tchouaméni. Back out wide for Rodrigo. Back now for Valverde. Back to Rodrigo. First time cross in. Mbappe! Perfect hat-trick! Is that a perfect hat-trick? That should be a perfect hat-trick. That might be a perfect hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe, but nonetheless, it is a hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe. It's 3-1 for Real Madrid here, and this man might have 50 goals on his record this season. That's insane to think about. And we are going to go ahead and make 4 more changes. Mbappe will come off for Alvarez. Mikel Merino will come on as well for Valverde. Bernardo Silva on for Jude Bellingham, and then Rooney Bargi on for Vinny Jr. for the last however long we got left in this game. Rudiger, Rooney Bargi, Julian Alvarez. Can he find Rodrigo? Rodrigo will make it 4-1. I might have to find some sliders. Or go back down to Legendary. Legendary was harder than this. I did have my troubles against Manchester City in the Champions League. I had my difficulties, obviously, against whoever in the final. I forgot who he played in the final. It's been a couple days since recording. But it's 4-1 now. But when you have Kylian Mbappe, that's a cheat code in itself. So you can't really do anything about that. Alvarez is going to get it back off of Lindelof. Julian Alvarez, he's going to show why he should stay here. And he's going to look to try and fight for his spot back over Kylian. That obviously won't happen, though. But Julian Alvarez, his form isn't dropping despite being on the bench now. It's 5-1 for Real Madrid. And we are going to win our first trophy of the season. First out of a possible, is it 4? It is 4, right? Super Cup, Copa de España, Copa del Rey, Champions League. No, it's actually 5. Yeah, it's 5 because the league as well. And they're going to get a consolation goal as I'm just talking to myself there. They're going to get another consolation goal, 5-3. So a little bit more of a respectable scoreline here. But it is 5-3 for Real Madrid. We still are going to walk out of here as the champions, as the victors over Manchester United. We win our first trophy of the season, despite being the least important, the least, least valuable? Which one's more valuable, this or the Super Copa? Honestly, this one might be more valuable than the Super Copa, because the Super Copa is just in Spain. This is across 2 European competitions. So you know what, this is probably the second to last least valuable trophy. Most valuable trophy, whatever you want to call it. Who's lifting the trophy? Is it Bernardo? Bernardo's first game of his career, and he's lifting the trophy, and he played for 30 minutes. That's kind of insane. But Bernardo Silva will lift the first trophy of the season, and league play starts in just a week. First game of the season, and our starting 11 is full strength. Courtois, Martinez, Rudiger, Saliba, who's a little tired, Mendy, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham, Salah, Mbappe, and Vinny Jr. Can Mbappe do what he did in the Super Cup, and can he translate into La Liga football? I wouldn't. I mean, it'd be dumb to not think so. Sanchez, and we're down behind early. It's not 4-2. It's 1-0 for what team are we even playing? I don't even know what team this is. What team are y'all? Valladolid, whatever you want to say. It's 1-0 for them. No. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will cut back. Valverde. Kylian Mbappe will score the first goal of the season for us at La Liga. And it's a 1 to equalize here against Sevilla. It's 1-1. Kylian Mbappe, 4 goals in his last 2 games. He's off to flying colors. Mohamed Salah down the right-hand side. It's still with Mohamed crossed in. Kylian, maybe no. Mohamed on the second ball. Can you get that to Jude? Yes. Jude into Valverde. Valverde to give us the lead going into the break. It is Valverde. 2-1. In turns. Vinny Jr. now. Vinicius will make it 3-1. And that might give us a win there. Wholesale changes as we go ahead and get into the game. Valverde is off. Mohamed Salah is off. Saliba is off. And Vinny Jr. is off. Mbappe's on the left-hand side. Julian as our striker. Bernardo on for Valverde. And then Militao on for Saliba. And that is game over. A 3-1 win in our first game of the season. Kylian Mbappe got a goal. Valverde as well. Who scored the third? Was it Vinny? I think it might have been Vinny who scored the third, if I'm not mistaken. When we come back, we'll wrap up the transfer window, which we won't be doing any business in there. Maybe selling some of the Deadwood players. But we'll play against Getafe, play against Real Betis. Our Champions League group will start here as well, and we'll end up probably playing. If it starts this week, we'll play the first Champions League game. If it starts this week, we'll play Real Sociedad as the third game of the episode. But we're going to end it there with 1 win out of our first league win. Our invincible run starts again. Mbappe has 4 goals. The Super Cup does count towards the official stats as well. So Mbappe has 4 goals in 2 games. A hat-trick in the Super Cup. 1 in his first La Liga game, but that's about it. That's all he needed anyway. Brahim Diaz has been loaned out as well. I didn't show y'all that. We are going to be back next episode for episode 2 of season 2. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.